Welcome to Rebel Chaser. My name is Gail, and I've got a video for you tonight from Conneaut, Ohio. And I'm doing this in two parts because if I did it all as one, it would be well over 3 hours. So I figured I'd split it up. But I cannot find where the prosecutor put on their case. I have searched high and low all over, and I cannot find it. I've searched archives, I've searched other channels, but I can't find it. So what you're going to see tonight is the defense. And then tomorrow I'm going to do the closing arguments and the decision. But you will hear pretty much the entire case when the defense comes on, because they explain everything. So I will let you guys watch, and I will talk to you at the end.
Okay, the court is on the record in State of Ohio versus John Burke, case number 25 CRB 24. Today, this case is scheduled for a continuation of a bench trial that started on May 5th, 2025. Court on May 5th, 2025 took opening statements. State of Ohio presented witnesses. The juvenile alleged victim testified. Julie Villajama testified. Deputy Barhoover testified. Exhibits presented during the state's case were admitted either over or without objection. Those exhibits have been entered into evidence. And we started, the plaintiff rested. The defense presented after a Rule 29 motion was denied. The defense presented Karen Zappatelli's testimony, and at that point we came to near the end of the day, and we completed and set this case to continue today. Mr. Burke is present. He's accompanied by his attorney David Patterson, also present. His attorney Stacy Kubek, who's assisting Mr. Patterson, and on behalf of the State of Ohio Law Director John Lewis. Mr. Patterson, is the defense ready to continue to proceed with this case in chief? Okay, right. Call your next witness.
Okay. One more thing, Your Honor. I still have that urinary tract infection problem, but anyhow, if I have to go to the restroom, if I just notify you, like.
Yes, please, yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah.
I'd like to call Dolores Burke to witness stand.
Dolores Burke?
Burke, yes.
Okay. Good afternoon. You can step forward. Before you're seated, you're going to be seated right there. Could you raise your right hand? You solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you may be seated. Okay, Mr. Patterson, you may begin.
Would you state your name for the court, please, and spell your last name?
I'm Dolores Burke, B-U-R-K-E.
Okay. And Colleen, how are you related to John Burke?
I'm his mother.
Okay. And how are you related to Liam Burke?
I'm his grandmother.
Okay. And do you have other grandchildren?
Yes, I have 6 other grandchildren.
So you're familiar with taking care of grandchildren?
Pardon
You're
me?
familiar with taking care of grandchildren?
Oh, yes.
Okay. What is your usual routine for the Sundays of each month when you have the family over for a cookout?
We have spaghetti every Sunday.
Okay. All right. Every Sunday you have spaghetti?
Yep,
What time do you usually have dinner?
around 4.
Okay. Calling you to the weekend of the 19th of January 2025. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
You are. Okay. Did anything unusual happen? Well, start over here. Did you cook spaghetti dinner on that particular day?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
You'll have to say, you'll have to speak.
Oh,
in
not shake my
response.
head.
So, yeah,
Okay,
not shake your head.
sorry.
So that's okay. So what was your answer?
It was, yes, I was cooking spaghetti.
Okay, thank you.
and nobody asked for anything different than spaghetti. You always had spaghetti, right?
Right.
All right. Calling to that attention that day, when did John Burke arrive at your house for the weekend, if you recall?
Probably usually on Friday night. I'm not sure if it was different that week.
All right, but usually he comes on a Friday night.
When they come for the weekend, yeah.
And tell us the routine that you go through, please. It's important.
The routine that we go through.
I mean, just tell me what you do.
I can't think of anything special. The boys go out. If it's summertime or well, it was not then in January, they go out and do things, go shopping or whatever.
Okay, so anyhow, there came a time, excuse me, that Liam was at your house. Was he there Saturday, Sunday?
Right,
Both those days, right?
yeah.
Okay. You gotta tell us, when you got there on Friday night?
Liam spends most of the time in his room.
Okay. All right, so this particular weekend, on Sunday, where was Liam, if you know?
Up in the bedroom. He
Okay.
usually sleeps until close to noon.
All right. And then he gets up around noon.
And then John and Liam usually go out and do something together. I don't know what they do, but they go out.
Okay. Did that particular day that John Burke and his son Liam go someplace, if you know?
I don't remember.
All right. Then did there come a time that you had dinner all set to go, correct?
Right.
What time would that be so the judge would?
Oh, would have been between 3 and 4. Close.
Okay.
When we were ready to eat, it was probably closer to 4.
And so what did you do or say to John Burke at that time, if you remember?
No.
You know, okay. All right. As a result of that, with John Burke, your house is on 2 levels, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Did he leave you and go upstairs, if you know?
He was upstairs. I think he was telling Liam that dinner was almost ready.
Okay. And that was his purpose. It was his purpose to go upstairs to get Liam to come down and have dinner, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what, Mr. Patterson, you're leading the witness, and
Trying to keep my mouth shut.
I know you really need to stop leading the
Let's
witness.
just tell us what happened. Just tell in your own words what happened.
That day,
Yes.
well, I was fixing dinner. John went upstairs. I heard John say, "You did that here?" And I went up and looked because I could see John in the bathroom, and he was trying to hand the plunger to Liam.
Okay.
And then that's all I know.
And
Liam didn't unplug the toilet. His father was trying to make him unplug the toilet.
so it didn't get unplugged.
Well, John did it eventually.
Had this ever been done before at your house?
Not at my house, but John had told us Liam had been doing that at his house, taking like a whole roll of.
Sustained. The record will, I will strike for the record her response.
So after you heard that, what happens next?
John and Liam left. John I tried to get him to stay for dinner because I was about to put dinner on the table. I said, "Everything's ready. We're going to eat." And John said, "Nope, I can't eat. We're going home." And they picked up their stuff and they left.
All right. Now, describe what Liam looked like. Would you to the court, please?
He just looked the same as he always looked. He didn't seem in any distress at all. he came down while John was getting their things together, sat in the chair next to Tim in our family room, and he just sat there and repeatedly was using foul language. And
Did you observe any marks on Liam Burke's body?
no, he didn't seem, I didn't observe anything, and he didn't seem in any pain or anything or any distress at all.
You didn't see anything on his head?
No,
See anything on the right side of his face?
no.
And you see anything on his arm?
I think he had a jacket on or
Or
something.
any bruises on his arm?
Not that I could see.
Did Liam say anything to you at any point?
Not to me. He just kept, like I said, he just sat there in the chair and kept swearing,
Okay, well,
calling.
This was a telephone joint.
Right, there's a table, I have two chairs that sits with a table in between them, and the phone was on the table there.
Okay. And after a period of time then, if you recall, what time was it that John Burke and his son Liam left your house? If you recall.
I'd say between 3:30 and 4. That's
Did Liam say anything to you when he left?
not to me. He was swearing at my husband.
Did you remember receiving that morning a text message from Julie Burke? Did you receive a text message from
I have a text message from her, but I don't think it was the same day. I don't think it was that day.
It wasn't January 19th.
I don't recall that it was the same day.
You want to mark anything you
Yes,
showed?
I do, Your Honor. I've got my way up here. Defendant's Exhibit A.
You want to show it to Mr. Lewis first?
Yes, I will. Look, I'll give him a.
Oh, it does say that day.
Mr. Lewis, I'm sure I apologize.
I don't think I saw
Ma'am,
it.
you're not being asked the question.
Okay.
There's one for you, Your Honor. And it's Exhibit A. Defense. I show you what's marked for purpose of identification in Exhibit A. Do you recognize that?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's well, at first I thought it was a text message, but a while later I discovered it was a voicemail, and I didn't see it until the next morning.
All right. And what day is it? What day does it have up there?
It says it's dated January 19th at 11:30 or 11:26.
Okay. And would you tell the court, would you please read so the court can
Don't read that.
Okay.
Okay. First off, this is Exhibit 1. The state went by letters. You're going by numbers. Second, before I haven't looked at what you've given me, Mr. Patterson. I don't want to look at it until it's admitted. But I guess I'm just asking, based on your questioning, is this a document, something written from another party? This isn't written by Ms. Burke, right?
It sure is.
It's written by Ms. Burke
No,
to someone else?
No, she received it. It's written by.
Okay, so
Julie
tell me
Burke.
how that's not hearsay.
It's Julie Burke, she's one of the witnesses that testified in this case.
It's classic hearsay, Mr. Patterson. How is that not hearsay? How does that, is there a hearsay exception?
This is certainly an exception. She said, this is my.
Mr. Patterson,
All right, I'm not gonna argue with you.
you're not going to argue with me? I'm asking you,
Yes,
for the record, how this is not hearsay, how it's not being offered for the truth of the matter asserted.
it's all for the truth of the matter, sort of because it's.
Well, then that's hearsay.
Wait a minute.
This is basic rules of evidence, Mr.
Julie
Patterson,
Burke-
basic.
Julie Burke wrote this text message.
Okay. Ms. Kubek, do you have something you want to say?
Yes.
Well, say it to Mr. Patterson.
Yeah. It's an exception, it comes out of excited utterance, and that's what it was in this particular case. It was accepted to the rule, and it's a statement made by Julie Burke to Dolores Burke, the witness right here. And we certainly should be able to allow to present that evidence. To me, it's.
Well, you know, if this was a jury trial,
Yeah.
you know, you could, but since now I'm the trier of fact,
Right.
before I can consider any evidence, I need to ensure that it's not hearsay. So you've just said it's an excited utterance?
It absolutely was an excited utterance.
Okay, so Mr. Lewis.
Your Honor, I was trying, really, in the interest of expedience, trying to keep my mouth shut. But yeah, it's hearsay. He had an opportunity, if he wanted to, bring this statement in through Julie. He had the opportunity to do that. He didn't do it. Julie's already testified. So yeah, it's hearsay. I object.
What about the excited utterance?
I don't see that it's an excited utterance. It looks like just a communication between Julie and Mrs. Burke. I don't see anything too excited about it. It's just a communication between the two women. It looks like it happened early in the morning
On what day?
on January 19th at 11:26 a.m. So this would have been before, my understanding of the facts of this case, this would have been before the alleged incident that we're here for.
Mr. Patterson?
Your Honor, it's the same day that we're here for, January 19, 2025. It's the same day.
What makes it an excited utterance?
The fact of what she says and how she says it, Dolores, this is your daughter, this is your ex-daughter-in-law. I find it very disgusting that Liam and John came to visit you. Well, I'm sure they have witnessed that Liam is wearing the same clothes. I mean, that's how it starts out. He's wearing the same clothes. This is an utterance of.
The motion sustained. This document will not be admitted in evidence. This is classic hearsay. Classic. And it doesn't fall under the excited utterance exception.
Okay.
Move on. Take that document away from the witness. If you guys want to have a conversation out in the hallway, you can do that. If you want to play lawyer out in the hallway, you can do that. Otherwise, be quiet. Go ahead.
Later on that evening, remember, did there come a time when Liam and John Burke left? Is that correct?
They didn't leave later, they left
Right then?
right then.
Okay. And that was approximately what time? Do you recall?
It was right around 4 o'clock, I would say.
And as asked this question before, did John say anything to him when he left, John Burke?
No, they just gathered their things and they went out the door.
And they left. And did you see him anymore that evening?
No, they live in Willowick and we're in Conneaut.
That was the end. Did you ever hear from John Burke that night?
I don't remember hearing from him.
I have no further questions. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Cross-examination.
Just briefly, Your Honor. Hi, Mrs. Burke. My name is John Lewis. I'm the law director here. I have a couple questions. You indicated just now that you saw your son handing a plunger to Liam on January 19th.
Yes,
Is that correct?
yes.
Did you see any physical altercation between?
No,
the two
I
of them?
didn't, no.
Okay, thank you. You testified that Liam spent most of his time when he was visiting you in his room. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's all I have now. Thank you, Mrs. Burke.
Thank you. Any follow-up just to his question? Okay, Ms. Burke, I do have a question. Where were you standing when you saw your son hand your grandson this plunger? Where were you at?
The kitchen is like here, and then there's a hallway. And I could get out in the hallway, and it's like an open staircase. It has railings, and the bathroom is right at the top. So in the hallway, I could see up into the bathroom where the door was opened.
Okay. Now, up these stairs, is there a landing
No,
up the stairs?
no, there's a hallway. There's the kitchen, and then there's a hallway, and then the stairs go back up that way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Any follow-up to my questions?
Yes, sir. Were you able to see the entire transaction with John handing the plunger to Liam?
No, I did. I stepped out because I was getting dinner ready. I stepped out, and my husband was on the stairs, going up the stairs, and Karen was up there. So I stepped back in the kitchen and finished what I was doing.
But as the judge asked you, you were able to see John hand the plunger?
I could see him holding the plunger out to Liam, yes.
How far away was he from you, if you recall at that time? John, your son, how far away was he from you?
I don't know how to say it, up the stair, on the second, he was on the second floor, and I was standing down in the hall.
Did you have a clear view to see your son
Yes,
and the plunger?
yes,
And is the plunger still in your house?
yes.
Okay, I have no further questions. Thank you very much.
Any follow-up to that, Mr.
Just one question, Your Honor. Mrs. Burke, at any point did you attempt to help your son unclog the toilet?
No.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. No further questions.
I do have one follow-up from your response to Mr. Patterson's question. Your daughter Karen, is that who you were referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? You'll have, no, mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Where was she at when you looked up the stairs?
I think my husband was first. I don't know which one of them was first, if Karen was up the stairs first or my husband was. I
Were
don't
they
remember.
standing on the stairs?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were not quite up. I know Karen picked up your glasses, but I don't know.
Okay,
That
but when
was-
you saw Karen, she was standing on one of the stairs.
Yeah,
Which you say she was like a part of the way up? Was she halfway up? Was she
near the
top?
top.
Near the top. And your husband was ahead of her? Or,
I can't remember who was ahead of who. They were both there.
okay. Thank you. You're excused.
Do I go back?
You can go back, right? Yeah. Well, it's up to Mr. Patterson if he's going to recall you, but you can.
You might recall, you go back to the sitting room. I went to reserve the right.
Okay, call your next witness.
Timothy.
You step forward, sir.
Morning.
Good morning, or good afternoon. Before you're seated, sir, if you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, you may be seated. You get in there okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You may begin, Mr. Patterson.
Would you state your name and spell your last name for the court, please?
Timothy P. Burke, B-U-R-K-E.
Calling your attention to the weekend of January 19, 2025. Did you have occasion on that day to see Liam Burke at your house?
Yes, I did.
And what was the address of your house?
Monroe Center Road, Conneaut, Ohio.
And when did, to the best of your knowledge, when did Liam arrive at your house?
I think he arrived the day before, if I remember right.
Okay.
He stayed all night.
Is that what the usual procedure was?
Yeah, John had come for the weekend, and he'd stay all weekend, and they go back Sunday.
Okay. And was that procedure followed for a number of weeks before this ever happened?
Yes.
And on this particular occasion, do you know what time you arrived on Friday?
No, I don't. It'd probably be late in the evening after he gets off work.
Okay. And did Liam come with John Burke that day?
Yes.
They both arrived together?
Yes.
Right. And then when they arrived on Friday, you remember what they did at that time?
No, he brought his stuff in, and he ran right up to the room, and he stayed there. He likes to hide out in the room.
Okay, where is this room located?
Upstairs and to the right of the bathroom as you come up the stairs.
And is that the same bedroom he stays in periodically when he comes to your house?
Yes, mostly.
So for some period of time he's been doing that?
Yeah, sometimes before they got divorced, they'd stay in John's room together with the mother and John.
Okay, but if he got divorced, he went in a different direction, right?
Yeah, he'd stay in that room then.
Did anybody else stay there with him, if you know?
No.
Where would John Burke stay?
Across the doorway from his room,
Okay.
and the bathroom's in between.
Did there come a time then, Sunday morning, the 19th of January 2025, that John Burke got up that morning?
Yes, they got up, I think it was around 11:30, and he took him into town. They come down, John took him into town.
Okay, so him, who's him?
Liam.
Liam, okay. And they went to town. How long were they gone, if you remember?
No, maybe, I'm not sure.
You're not sure how long they were gone?
No,
Okay. Would it have been over an hour?
probably.
Did anybody ever tell you where they went? Did you ask that question?
Yeah, he told me they stopped at McDonald's. They usually ride down to the lake and back.
You know if they did it that day? You don't know.
No, I don't know.
Okay. And then approximately what time did they come back? They got up at 11:30, they left, and when approximately they came back, if you recall?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay. Did you see him later that afternoon?
Yeah, when they come in, I saw him, and he went right up to his room until we had dinner.
Okay. Now, who are you talking about?
Liam.
Liam went right up to his room. The same bedroom he'd been in before?
Yes.
Okay. What about John Burke? Where did he go?
He stayed downstairs for a while.
Okay. All right. Did there come a time then that it was time to eat? Were you going to eat that evening?
Yeah, then Liam,
Okay, what time do you usually eat?
3:30 or 4. We have spaghetti every Sunday.
Okay. And does Liam usually have spaghetti with you?
Yes.
Okay. So what happened then at that point?
He come down and ate, and then John got him.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Let's slow down there. I apologize if we try that. When you say, would there come a time that you were supposed to eat at your house? If it is, would you tell me what time it was?
I think it's around 3:30.
Okay. Okay. Did Liam come down to eat at that time?
John either yelled for him or went up and got him, and they come down.
Okay. All right. So John went up, did he go upstairs to see him, to see Liam?
I don't remember. I think he went up and told him it's time to eat. I think.
All right, did Liam say anything at that point? Did you hear anything?
Objection.
Overruled. Did he say anything? Yes. or
No, he just, the next thing I know, they both come downstairs and we ate.
Do you recall a plunger that in the toilet before you ate?
No,
On January 19th, did there come a time you had to go up the stairs?
Objection.
Overruled.
Did you go up the stairs on?
I went partially up the stairs. Then I saw my daughter was up there, so I come back down the stairs. I saw my daughter was there because we like to have a witness with what's going on anytime because they lie so much.
When you say they, who's they?
Hold on. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, Mr. Patterson, can you lay a foundation for all of this, please? I mean, just lay a foundation.
Mr. Burke, do you remember what, before you ate, or you were going to eat, before you ate, was there a confrontation upstairs between Liam Burke and John Burke?
I thought it was after we ate, but I may be wrong. But there was a confrontation.
All right. Did you go upstairs and see a plunger in anybody's hand at any time?
No, I did not.
Did you hear John Burke yell at his son at any time?
Yeah, I heard him say,
Objection.
Yeah, sustained. Well, you're saying
No,
this is the defendant? Are you asking him what
Yeah,
the defendant said?
Yes, right here. John
Okay,
Burke.
overruled.
Did you hear John Burke say anything to you?
I heard him yell at, you plugged the toilet again.
Okay. And as a result of that, you were halfway up the stairs or you were all the way up the stairs?
I was halfway up the stairs and then my daughter was there. And so I went back down because she was there watching what was going on. So I went back downstairs. I didn't see any need for me to be there.
Okay. And did your daughter have a cell phone at that time?
Yes, she did.
Was she doing anything with the cell phone?
I used to be in the witness.
Yeah, this is getting really bad.
Not at that time.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
You're gonna stop leading your witness.
All right.
And if he can't remember, he can't remember, you know.
Okay. Did you have an opportunity to observe Liam's face before he left your house?
I sure did.
Okay. Did you see any bruises on the top of his head?
No,
Did you see blood on top of his head?
no,
Did you see any bruises on his arm?
he had a coat on, so I couldn't tell.
Okay. And did you observe any bruises on his back, any scratch marks on his back?
He never took his coat off, so I don't know.
There was a time when he had a white shirt on, did he not? Did you see when he had a white shirt on?
I don't remember that. I just remember when he came downstairs with the coat on.
Okay. Then he came downstairs with the coat on and then he left, right?
Yeah, after I talked to him and I explained to him that he can no longer be trusted, and from now on he's not going to wreck our home, and he's going to be watched every second he's there.
Okay.
And he told me I was nothing but a fat ass, and I couldn't catch him anyway.
Yeah, sustained.
Hearsay.
Sustained. His response, at least with respect to the other person's response, will be stricken from the record.
Did there come a time when he came downstairs and sat next to you in a chair?
Yes,
How long was he down there?
not very long, because John come down. They left soon after that. he worries about me because I got a very bad heart condition. I'm an AFib, and I'm not supposed to get all upset. So he got him out of there because he was swearing at me and everything else.
Who was swearing?
Liam. It's lots of profanity.
All right, I asked you this question before, was there a telephone close by?
Within arm's reach.
Did Liam use that telephone?
No, he had no time did he use it, and there's 4 other land phones there, and he can use any one he wants, but he never does.
Okay. Did there come a time when you had an opportunity to observe anything else about Liam Burke while he was sitting next to you?
Yeah, after, he was swearing at me with all those vulgar languages and everything, I was looking right at his face. There were no marks anywhere on that boy at all, on either side of his face. Then 4 hours later, 3 to 4 hours later, marks mysteriously appeared.
Objection.
Yeah, sustained.
But anyhow, just at that point, I just want to know, when you saw him face to face, you looked right in his face, didn't you?
There was no marks whatsoever, and he did not complain of any injuries.
Okay, good. All right. Do you know whether or not he went to the hospital for anything?
No, not to my knowledge, and we'd have taken him if he'd asked to go.
Okay. And did an ambulance come to your house at all?
No,
And as a result of that, he left with your son John.
yes,
Okay. And nothing was said to you whatsoever by John Burke at that point, right? John Burke left with you.
he left. He said we were
Objection.
going to go home.
Sustained.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. I think he's talking about the defendant, Your Honor.
Would you be able to tell us how close your wife was to where John Burke and Liam Burke were located upstairs?
Oh, she was probably as close as the prosecutor over there. It's an open room.
Yes.
The kitchen's on one side of the counter, and then the family room's on the other.
All right. And she was very close to seeing what was going on.
Yes.
I'm not sure I understand. This has all been discombobulated, Mr. Patterson, your questioning of this witness. I'm not sure where you're talking about the two in vicinity to. So you need to lay foundations when you're asking questions so that the trier of fact can understand what's going on. So what, tell me, ask better questions.
When you first heard John Burke, your son, and Liam Burke talking, where were you at that point?
I was,
Objection.
No, he is.
There's no temporal foundation here for when this.
Talking when? Talking where? I mean, I don't understand.
You're on the stairway, are you not?
No, so you haven't even laid that as the foundation, Mr. Patterson, that he's on the stairway. Don't get mad.
Okay,
I'm just trying to understand what your question is about.
You asked him a question where the mother, the wife, where she was.
I asked that question a witness ago. I didn't ask this witness any questions.
Let's start over. When you first heard John Burke talking to Liam Burke, where were you located? We'll start with it.
I was,
Is this when they entered the home?
No, this is the time this incident happened, Your Honor.
That's all I'm asking, Mr. Patterson. Maybe you can ask him that question first. When this incident happened, whatever the incident is, maybe you can preface it with that, Mr. Patterson.
Let's start with it. When you heard voices upstairs, John Burke and Liam Burke's, where were you located?
I was halfway up the stairs, and my daughter was up there by them, by the bathroom.
Okay. Your daughter Karen was up by the bathroom, right?
Right.
Where was your wife?
My wife was downstairs
Okay.
in the kitchen getting dinner.
When you were on the stairs, what could you see?
I saw Karen talking to John. I went back downstairs.
Okay, Liam was talking to John Burke, right? Liam was talking to him?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what they were saying?
No, because I went downstairs. I didn't stay there to see all what happened. My daughter was there, so I figured that everything's under control because he's got a witness.
And she had her cell phone with her, right?
Yes.
Did you see her using the cell phone?
Did what?
Did you see her using the cell phone?
No.
To,
I went downstairs before that happened.
anything else happened after you went downstairs?
They come down shortly after that.
Okay. Did you see John Burke's glasses getting knocked on the floor?
No.
Did you see the plunger in anybody's hand at any time?
No.
Okay, after it came downstairs, and after they left, did John Burke and Liam leave together?
Yes.
Okay. And did you see him anymore that evening?
No, he told me they were going home.
Yeah, I don't know.
No further question? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Lewis Cross.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Hi, Mr. Burke. My name is John Lewis. I have a couple questions for you. You said earlier that, quote, they lie. Do you remember saying that earlier?
I sure do.
Okay. Who were you talking about?
Liam and his mother.
Okay. And did you, on January 19th, 2025, did you tell Liam that his mother was a liar?
I don't remember that date, but I may have done that.
Okay.
I won't deny it.
Okay. Was there a conversation between you and Liam after the incident in the bathroom? When Liam came downstairs with his...
Yeah, there sure was.
Okay. And do you recall during that conversation asking Liam, or telling Liam that his mother was a liar?
I never did during that conversation, not once.
Okay. But when you said they lie, you earlier you were referring to Liam and his mother. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So would it be fair to say, Mr. Burke, that you're not a big fan of Julie, Liam's mother?
Overruled.
No, not at all.
You're not a fan of her? And you don't like her, right? Is that a fair statement?
If that's, I don't know how you want to put it, but whatever.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, sir.
Yeah.
But you're not a fan of Julie, is that correct?
No, because of what she does.
Okay, fair enough. Did you feel like Liam on January 19th deserved to be punished?
Objection.
I'm gonna sustain the objection. I mean, there's been no testimony about him,
Okay. No,
about any punishment
Okay.
that he witnessed, so.
Fair enough, Your Honor. I'll withdraw the question. You indicated that Liam spent most of his time in his room when he was at your house. Is that correct?
That's by choice.
Understood.
It's
But
choice.
Is it true or not true?
It's very true.
Okay. You indicated you didn't see any injuries to Liam's face. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. If
Either
someone
side.
has-
Let me answer the thing.
Now, hold on. Who's the judge here?
No, I'm just.
Mr. Patterson, shut up!
Your Honor, you-
Wait a minute, be quiet. All you have to do is say objection.
Objection.
Sustained. Rephrase your question.
I don't even remember what the question was. Your Honor.
Okay. My goodness.
Mr. Burke, you testified earlier that you didn't see any injuries on Liam's face. Is that correct?
That's correct. On either side of his face, nothing.
If someone had bumps on the top of their head and they had hair on their head, would you be able to see those?
Not unless I pulled his hair apart, which I didn't.
Thank you. You testified earlier that your wife was downstairs when the incident in the bathroom happened. Is that correct?
She was making dinner, I believe it was.
She was downstairs?
I think. I don't remember.
Do you recall if she ever went upstairs? Or even partway up the stairs?
I think at one point she did maybe, but I honestly don't remember.
You testified that your daughter Karen had a cell phone with her upstairs. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Okay, any redirect?
How long, if you recall, did Karen have the cell phone with her while she was upstairs?
All the time she was up there.
In minutes, could you approximately tell me?
I can't hear you.
Was it about a half an hour? Or tell me how long it was.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe close to that. I'm not sure how long they were up there.
Did you see her using the phone?
No, because I come back downstairs. She used the phone downstairs. That's when Liam stopped swearing, when she started taping him downstairs.
Did you? Was your wife came downstairs to finish eating dinner? Is that correct?
Yes.
I have no further questions. Thank you.
Thank you. You are excused, Mr. Burke. Thank you very much.
All right. Can we stay in here or do we have to go?
That is up to your attorney. So,
And this is my list.
Okay.
You like to go, John?
Oh, thank
he's going to stay in the courtroom. Okay. Okay, Mr. Burke, you can step forward. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Burke, before you're seated, I need to advise you that you do have a right not to testify. You have a right against self-incrimination. It's a constitutional right that you have not to testify. It's my understanding you wish to testify today.
Yes, I do.
Understanding that you have a right not to testify.
I understand.
Okay? Mr. Patterson, you may proceed.
Just state your name and spell your last name for the court, please.
John Patrick Burke, B-U-R-K-E.
Okay. And where do you reside?
I live in Willowick, Ohio.
And how are you employed at the present time?
I'm a store manager with Walgreens.
Okay. And which store are you involved?
My store currently is in Lyndhurst, Ohio.
And how long have you worked there?
I've been with Walgreens since 2005. I've been at the Lyndhurst store approximately 3 years.
All right. And your position is as a store manager at the present time?
Yes,
And it has been for some period of time, is that correct?
correct.
Okay. You are involved, or were involved in a divorce proceeding with your wife, Julie Burke and Julie,
Yes,
is that correct?
correct.
All right. And when did that start, if you remember?
September 30th of 2022.
And did it continue thereafter until the end of the year 2024?
Yes, yeah,
Approximately, if you could tell the court when it approximately came to an end and how it came to an end.
well, the decree was signed December 31st of 2024. But I mean, it still continues with,
Did there come a
contempt.
time, did there come a time when the court came out with an order as to parenting time with this child, Liam?
Yes, yeah,
When was that, if you recall?
the magistrate made that decision August 1st, I believe,
Okay,
of 2024.
okay. And when was it, and there was objections to that, or it was, it continued on after that, for a while?
I'm sorry?
There was objections to that decision until later on, correct?
Correct.
All right, and as a result of that, do you remember when the final decree of divorce came out, if you recall?
Yeah, that was December 31st of 2024.
Okay.
It was officially signed.
And at that time, if you please tell the court, at that point, what was the court's order as to parenting time with Liam?
At what point?
At December 31st, 2024.
I was the residential parent for school purposes, and Julie was to follow local rule 23 with her parenting time.
And would you explain to the court and myself, please, what Rule 23 means, if you know?
I think it was every other weekend, and maybe one day during a few hours during the week, Wednesday. And then we would. There was a list of the certain years who gets what on what different holidays.
All right. Excuse me. Was Liam at that point supposed to live with you?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And what school was he supposed to go to?
He was to reside he goes to Willowick.
Okay.
Willowick Middle School.
All right. And did that plan ever get started?
He stayed in Willowick Middle School, but they never followed the order. He never.
Never followed the order of the court?
No, that's still in litigation where she has to answer to her contempt.
Could you tell us what was to happen right around January 19, 2025, as far as the parenting was concerned?
That was my weekend to have Liam.
Okay, so he was supposed to be with you, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and did you pick him up and everything went fine?
Well, after not seeing him for some time, I got him on the 12th of January.
Okay,
How
did you get it?
Julie dropped him off.
Okay, and January 12th, stop there for just a minute. Did there come an incident on January 12th of plugging up the toilet?
Boy, is he leading the witness, Your Honor? I mean, come on.
No, well,
Hold on.
All I'm asking is if anything happened on January 12th.
Okay, well then just ask him.
Okay.
You don't have to tell him exactly what he's going to testify to.
Did anything happen on January 12th, 2025?
that was the first night I got Liam back, and yes, he did. Liam clogged the toilet.
Which toilet where?
That was upstairs at my at the Willowick home. The toilet that was upstairs, Liam clogged, and I had discovered it late at night, and I unclogged it, and then the next day I asked him if there was any issues, what's going on, why didn't you let me know you clogged the toilet? And he said there was no issues.
That was the end of the conversation, is that correct? 12th June?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Okay. I mean, after then, continuing on from there, did Liam stay with you for a period of time after that?
Yeah, that was, see, Sunday, so I had him Monday. I think he went back with his mom on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then I had him back on the 16th. and it happened again. He clogged the toilet again.
And where would the clogging take place on January?
It was in the Willowick home, the same bathroom. I discovered this in the middle of the night. I had gotten up to use the restroom, and the toilet was clogged with toilet paper.
Did you say anything to him at that time?
Not at that time. He was asleep. It was the middle of the night.
Did you talk to him the next day?
I did.
Did he admit clogging the toilet?
He didn't admit to it. He said he didn't realize the toilet was clogged.
Okay. How many rolls of toilet paper were clogged that night? You know?
I don't know. It was just a lot of toilet paper. I don't.
All right. Then from after that date, coming to the weekend of the 19th of January 2025, did you have an occasion to pick up Liam for that particular weekend?
That was my weekend to have Liam.
Okay.
So we didn't arrive in Conneaut till it was Saturday afternoon, which would have been the 18th, because I had to work Saturday morning. So we arrived in Conneaut on the 18th.
Where does Liam stay when you have to work late like that? At your work at drugstore?
He stays at the house by
House
himself.
in Woolwich?
Mm-hmm.
And then did there come a time he came and picked him up and did something with him after that?
No, objection. He's
Meeting
the witness.
Hold on, overruled. Go
I mean,
ahead.
I would get off work. I think it was about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I would come home. We would pack up and head to Conneaut.
Okay, and did you do that?
That's what we did on the 18th, correct?
And that would be 18th of January.
Saturday the 18th.
Okay, all right, and you did that, is that correct?
That's what we did.
All right. Did you have any contact with his mother, Julie, that day?
No.
All right, so eventually, what happens in the evening of January 18th, 2025?
Liam clogged the toilet at my parents'. I had gone upstairs to go to bed. It was late, and I discovered again the toilet. So this is the third time that since I got him back that the toilet. First time at my parents, he did twice at my house in Willowick, and then on the 18th he had clogged it at my parents'.
I'm not object. The witness is going on a narrative. It was a simple question. He's going way beyond answering the question here.
Overruled. Mr. Burke, answer the question and only the question. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Ask the next question.
Okay, next question. What else did you do on the 18th of January, if you recall, with your son?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we went. We may have went. We like to take a ride down by the lake, or just like I said, he likes to stay. He spends majority of the time in the room.
Okay. And when you have an opportunity to say punish him for anything he does wrong, what do you do?
Excuse me, I didn't understand that question.
What do you do as purpose of a punishment when Liam Burke does something wrong?
I take his cell phone.
Anything else?
No.
No. Okay. Now, call your attention then to the 19th of January 2025. What time do you get up that morning?
I get up fairly early, probably 7:30, 8.
Okay. And what do you do at that point?
I'll come downstairs. My mom will make me poached eggs and watch TV.
And what time did Liam arrives on the 19th of January?
Liam will sleep in longer, and that morning I believe I went and got him up it was around 11:30 in the morning.
And what did you do after that?
We took a ride down by the lake, and he was hungry, so I took him to McDonald's before we came back to the house.
What time did you arrive back there?
Probably around 1.
And then where did Liam go at that point?
Liam went to his room.
That's the same room, is that correct?
Correct.
And where, do you remember where you went?
I sat downstairs with my dad and we watched football.
And what kind of a day was it, if you remember?
It's cold, snowy.
It wasn't, that's what happened that day, is that correct? That's the conditions.
Yes.
So, all right, so you're watching football, your son is upstairs in his bedroom, right?
Yes.
Okay, what happens next?
Probably around 3:30, I went upstairs to tell him that dinner's about to get ready, and then I went to go to the bathroom, and that's when I discovered he had clogged the toilet for the 4th time.
Okay. And what did you observe when you saw the toilet?
The toilet, there was just toilet paper in the toilet. He emptied 2 entire rolls of toilet paper into the toilet.
Okay.
No question, intentionally clogging the toilet.
Objection. Expressing an opinion.
Yeah, I'll take it for what it is. Overruled.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, what is the first thing you said to your son, Liam, after you saw that toilet in that condition?
I went into his room. I took his phone, and I told him he was going to unclog the toilet.
Okay,
Enough's enough.
What did he say to you, if you recall?
F you, I'm not going to do that.
All right. And what happened at that point?
And I grabbed him off the bed, and we walked into the bathroom.
Okay.
And I told him to start getting the toilet paper out of the toilet.
Who was in the front and who was in the rear?
I was in the front leading him in, and I told him to pull the toilet paper out of the toilet. He refused.
What did he say to you?
He's swearing, F, I'm not going to do that. And then after I pulled some of the paper off because some of it wasn't even in the water, but then I got the plunger and started plunging some of the toilet paper because it was just toilet paper and water, nothing else.
Was there anything else?
No feces, no urine, just toilet paper. And then I went to hand him the plunger, said, "You're going to plunge." And he swung, knocked the plunger out of my hand. And then after he did that, he hit my glasses and knocked my glasses off.
Where did the glasses end up?
And my glasses went flying on the floor. That's when I realized my sister was up there watching this, and she came running and picked up my glasses so we wouldn't step on them. So right after he hit me and my glasses went flying, I grabbed him by the arms so he would stop hitting me, pushed him up against, so there was a sink, and yelled at him. And then,
What did you yell?
like, what? I was probably swearing, yeah. Like, what's your problem? Why are you doing, why did you do this? Enough's enough. Um, and then I told him, you know, my attempt to have him clean the toilet failed. So I was like, just go to your room, get your stuff. We're gonna go.
Were you upset with him at that point?
I was extremely upset.
Did you ever strike him whatsoever?
No, I never. He's a
Did you any
child.
Right?
He's a child. I've never hit Liam.
Did you see the top of his head?
Did I see his head, top of his head? Yeah. I mean, yeah.
How close were you to it?
Yeah, very close.
Within a foot of each other?
Yeah, probably closer. And it was like we were right there, face to face.
Did you see anything on his head?
Did not see anything on his head.
Did you see any red marks on his head?
Nope.
Did you hit him on his head?
Never struck Liam.
Now what about the right side of his face? Did you see any marks on that
Did not see any marks.
whatsoever? Okay, now, did he have a shirt on at that point?
He did, yeah. He had a shirt on.
What was it? Can you explain it?
It's a white shirt, white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Short sleeve.
And then, is that the shirt, did that shirt come off at any time if you will?
I didn't notice the shirt off.
All right. And then, did you notice any other marks on his body whatsoever?
I did not.
Okay. Did you ever scratch him?
No,
And you never hit him with your fist?
never struck him.
Okay. And then, continuing on from there, what did you do at that point? What did you do? Just tell me the court what you did.
Well, he went back into the room. My mom was up there, and she started to unclog the toilet, and I was like, "Don't do that. I'll unclog it."
Yeah.
And then my dad had made his way up the stairs and was yelling at Liam to go. You know, he needs to be downstairs, needs to be watched. So they went downstairs. Everybody went downstairs. I stayed up, unclogged the toilet, packed up all the stuff, and went downstairs. While they were upstairs, though, that's when I heard some of the swearing. Liam.
What did you hear?
Objection.
Yeah, I'm going to sustain the objection. I mean, he can testify to what he heard without saying exactly what was said.
I didn't agree, and I didn't like the way Liam was talking to my dad, so I decided to leave.
And do you know where Liam was while you were upstairs, while he was located downstairs?
He was sitting in the chair next to my dad downstairs.
Is there a phone close by?
Yeah.
Did anybody call the police?
I'm sorry?
Did anybody call the police?
No,
Anybody call the ambulance?
no.
You know if he went for medical treatment?
Not while he was with me. No, we didn't.
Okay. Did you realize that of anything happening to Liam? Did anything happen to him at that point?
No, Liam did not indicate.
How long was he down there beside your father, if you know?
It was probably around 5 minutes before I got the toilet unclogged and all the stuff gathered.
Okay. When you say the stuff gathered, did you gather up Liam's clothes?
Yeah, he had his suitcase up there. I just threw him in the suitcase, zipped it up, and got my stuff, and
You left.
down I went.
Okay. And had the weather changed at that point?
I'm
The
sorry.
weather had changed and all.
It was snowing. It was getting pretty bad out. Yeah, it was.
So eventually you get packed up in the car. Does Liam say anything to you prior to getting into the vehicle?
To me,
Yes.
no. He was just swearing as he walked out the door, being more disrespectful to his grandparents as he walked out the door.
Did it surprise you that later on he found a red mark on his head, scratched on the right side of his face, and scratches on his arm?
Yes,
Why is that?
I did not notice any marks at my parents', and I did not notice any marks when we got back to my home in Willowick.
And your sister was using the phone to photograph something.
My sister used the phone at my parents' when he was downstairs, when he was swearing at my dad. That's when my sister started videotaping. And
Did you, to the best of your knowledge, did your father ever say anything to Liam about this situation of his mother being a liar?
Well, objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. Hearsay.
Did there come a time when you got in a car and you left for Wilwick, right?
correct.
How long is the drive from right here in Conneaut to Wilwick?
An hour. I mean, it probably took a little longer with the weather that time, but it
Did you
usually
have any conversation with Liam at all?
very little. I was still very upset with the way he behaved, and yeah, we didn't talk much.
Okay. Did he say anything about any bruises on his face, head, anything?
No,
Nothing whatsoever.
nope,
Did he ask for medical treatment?
he did not.
He asked to take him to the hospital?
No,
He went to the police station?
nope.
Okay. And when did you realize that little Liam had two phones?
I didn't realize that until I think we had the ex parte hearing is when I realized that he had the two. That would have been yeah. I didn't realize he had two phones that day. It was after. I don't know the exact day when I realized that he had two phones.
Okay. So you're back at you eventually took about an hour and you got back to your house in Wilwick,
Yes.
right? What did you do at that point?
When we got back to Willowick, like I said earlier, I was still very upset with Liam. So I sent him to his room. I still had his phone, I didn't give him his book bag back because he had his. I knew he had his school computer, so I wanted Liam to just sit in the room and think about what he did. I didn't want him. So I kept his bag, kept his phone, and
What's the next thing that happened?
I went outside and I called you to update you on what had just occurred, and that's while I was outside. He ran from the home.
That's Liam ran from the house. Where did he go?
Well, when I was out, he just ran. When I was outside, he went downstairs, got his book bag, got his second phone, was able to charge it up, and he messaged his mother, and he ran out of the house, and he met up with his friend's mother. His friend's name is Malik, and his mother picked Liam up. So when I noticed he ran out of the house, I immediately got in my truck and went to look for him.
Did you find him?
I did not find him, so I came back, and then I followed. But it was really snowing bad. And then I parked the truck at the house and I followed his footprints, and still couldn't find Liam. So that's when I called the police.
And then which police were those?
I called the Willowick police, and they said, "Is your son Liam Burke?" And I said, "Yes." And they said, he's here at the police station. And I mean, I knew he was fast. There's no way he could have ran to the police. So he's at the police station, and they said, yes, his friend's mother had brought him to the police station. So I said, I'll be right there. So I went
To the police station.
I went home and got his coat, and I went to the police station.
What happened then?
They didn't let me in. Liam was in the hallway, or I don't know how to explain it. There was a door that you had to be buzzed in, and I was on the outside of that door, but I could see in, and it was Liam's friend, the friend's mother, and the police officer were talking. So they talked for a few minutes, and then Liam's friend and mother had left. They took Liam to another room, and then they buzzed me in, and the officer came and spoke with me.
Is that the Willowick police?
The Willowick, yeah.
So somebody buzzed you in, and what happened after that?
The police officer asked me what had happened. I told him, and then he went back in to talk to Liam, and then he came back and said,
Objection.
Yeah, sustained.
Yeah, not what he said.
okay.
As a result of what he said, what did you do then?
I called you and asked. They wanted to know if it would be okay, since tensions are high, if Liam went with his mother instead of me, and we agreed to let him go with his mom. So I left the police station.
You left the police station, you went home?
I did. I left and went back to my house.
And did anybody come and visit you that night?
A short time later, I still had Liam's bag and phone. So, short time later, there was a knock at the door, and it was the Willowick police and Liam, and they asked if Liam could come in and get his phone and his bag.
Okay.
And I let him in. He got his phone, he got his bag, and he left with his mom.
As a result of that encounter at your house with the policeman, did anybody take Liam, if you know, to the hospital?
I don't know. I don't know where they went after.
You don't know where they went after that? Okay. You have to say yes or no.
No, I don't. I'm assuming from what I
Not
I
that
don't.
don't assume that.
no, I don't know what happened. Where they went. I know they ended up at the Ashtabula County Sheriff's Office sometime that evening, but from when they left my site in Willowick, I don't know where they went.
All right. You didn't talk to Liam anymore that night? You didn't talk to Liam?
No, I haven't spoken to Liam in 141 days.
Okay.
That's almost 5 months.
5 months from the time that this all happened to the present time, is that correct?
Yeah, this happened on January 19th.
Okay. And no contact with Liam whatsoever?
No, just, I see him here in the courtroom sometimes, but that's it, no contact.
And you didn't get any bills from any hospitals or anything of that nature? Any bills for medical treatment for Liam?
No,
Did you get any call to any police department come and got you? No?
no, they did. I did receive a voicemail from Deputy Barhoover, which I didn't get. I didn't get till the next night, and I immediately called you and I didn't
No more
return.
contact with anybody.
No,
And that was the end of it that night, is that correct?
correct.
And all right. Was there, if we could just have 1 second, just a break for a minute. Yeah, I have no further questions, Mr. Burke, Mr. Witness.
Okay, thank you. Cross-examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Mr. Burke. My name is John Lewis. As you know, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. First of all, sir, how tall are you?
5'11",
And how much do you weigh?
about 163 pounds.
You heard, Liam's your son, correct?
Yes,
You heard Liam testify that he hates you, is that correct?
yes,
Okay. Did you hear him testify that he doesn't want anything to do with you or your family?
I heard him say that, yes.
Okay. Why do you suppose that is?
Objection.
Overruled.
Hate is taught. He's being taught to say that thing, to feel that way and say those things.
He's being taught to hate you?
Yes,
By who?
by his mother.
Would it possibly be because you've been abusive to him?
Objection.
Overruled.
No, Your Honor, there's no testimony of that.
No,
Overruled.
I understand.
no,
Never any name calling? Have you ever called him names?
no,
Never called him a moron, idiot, or punk?
no,
Never imposed any physical corporal punishment to Liam?
never administered corporal punishment to Liam. Ever, ever.
So, snatching a kid off his bed and dragging him into the bathroom, that's not corporal punishment?
No,
What is it? Is it not punishment?
describes, I mean, it wasn't snatching.
Did you do that because you were pleased with Liam?
I was very upset with Liam,
Okay.
but it's not,
That's not physical punishment?
no.
What is it?
That's a parent disciplining, attempting to discipline a child.
Physically or verbally?
It wasn't it wasn't, when you say snatch, it wasn't like I pulled him and dragged him off the bed and was physically hurting him. It wasn't like that.
But you physically pulled him off the bed, correct?
Objection. That's not what he said.
Overruled.
I helped him off the bed.
You
Yes.
helped him off the bed. Did you help him into the bathroom as well?
We walked into the bathroom.
You didn't drag him?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so I think you accidentally said the word drag earlier.
Objection.
You know, Mr. Patterson, let him ask questions,
Okay.
okay? Unless you have a sound basis for your objection,
That's
let him
something.
ask questions so I can hear the testimony.
Okay, go ahead.
Good.
You know, there was no testimony that he dragged him off the bed. There's no
There
testimony.
is, Your Honor.
Mr. Patterson,
All right.
you know what? Let me be the judge of what it is or not, please. Go ahead.
You heard Liam testify that you dragged him off the bed, correct? Dragged him into the bathroom.
I don't remember Liam saying that.
What about your sister Karen? Did she use the word dragged into the
I-
bathroom?
Don't recall anyone using dragged. I know I was there and I didn't drag him anywhere. His feet were
Did he
moving.
walk into the bathroom of his own volition, of his own free will?
He was walking.
Okay.
We were walking together. There was no dragging of him off the bed or into the bathroom.
You didn't pull him up into the bathroom by his arm. Is that what you're saying? Did you pull him into the bathroom?
We walked together.
So if your sister testified you took him into the bathroom by his arm, is she lying?
No, I had a hold of Liam's arm, and we walked into the bathroom. His feet were moving, my feet were moving. There was no dragging. There was no him pulling back, pulling away. It wasn't forcefully dragging him into the bathroom at all.
And you didn't pull him, did you pull him off the bed?
I lifted him, grabbed him by his arms, and it wasn't a forceful drag. I got him off the bed, and we walked into the bathroom.
So you pulled him off the bed
No,
by his arms?
no, I didn't. No.
And you said the first thing you did was take his phone away from him, right?
I took his phone.
Why'd you do that?
That's my main source of punishment when he misbehaves is I take his phone.
Would it maybe be to prevent him from calling for help? Calling his mother?
No,
No?
no,
Have you taken his phone before?
I have.
Okay. Why would Liam carry two phones?
I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't know he had two phones.
Right. You did say on that day you didn't know he had two phones. So you've never been abusive to Liam before, is that correct? Physically abusive?
Never.
Not verbally either?
Nope.
How about to his mother? Ever physically?
Yeah,
Objection.
wait a minute, yeah, we're not going there.
Okay.
Sustained.
She testified.
Objection.
Yeah, I allowed it on a limited basis, and
Yeah.
we're not going there.
Were you aware, Mr. Burke, that you heard Liam and his mother testify, correct?
Yes.
Did you hear him testify about a medical condition involving his bowel movements?
I was not aware of any medical
No, that's
condition.
not what I asked you. Did you hear them testify about it?
Objection.
Overruled. Wait a minute, let's back up. What's the basis for the objection to that question?
That's not, we understand what you said, but there was no medical evidence to show that was in fact what happened. She just said that, that's all.
I think the question was, did you hear them testify to it? That's the question.
All right, let him answer.
Overruled. Stop raising objections that have no basis.
No, you never tell me to stop raising
You
objections.
can reject. I'm gonna keep yelling at you to tell you there's no basis for an objection.
You don't need
So
to-
I'm gonna tell you. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
I'm right here in your courtroom. You don't need to yell at me.
I'm gonna yell at you because I'm tired of these objections that have no basis.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Ask your question again.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Burke, did you hear Liam and Julie testify about a medical condition of his involving his bowel movements?
Yes.
And were you aware of that issue, aside from their testimony before the court? Were you aware of the issue that Liam had, a medical condition involving his bowel movements?
No.
Okay. So you and Julie never discuss that. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And Liam never discussed it with you either?
Correct. That's correct.
Did you ever mention to Julie that, in your opinion, Liam intentionally clogs toilets?
Did I mention it to Julie?
Yes, sir.
I don't communicate. We don't communicate unless it involves. But yeah, I mean, he intentionally.
Fair enough. I'll draw your attention to January 19th of 2025. First of all, you testified that you think on that day that Liam clogged the toilet intentionally. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you also testified that, in your opinion, this is not the first time that Liam has intentionally clogged the toilet. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And after you discovered the clogged toilet, what did you do? What did you do next?
Which time? The time he clogged it on the
January 19th.
on the 19th,
Yes, sir.
when I immediately discovered the toilet clogged, I pulled out quite a bit of the toilet paper it was just not even in the water, just threw it out. Then I went to his room.
Let me stop you.
Yep.
The first thing that you did was take his phone. Is that correct?
No,
Okay. Well, when you got in the bedroom, what did you do first?
when I walked in the room, yeah, when I went into his room, the first thing I did was take his phone.
Okay. Who were you trying to prevent him from calling?
No one. As I stated before, that's as a form of punishment, I take his phone.
Do you take his phone often?
When he
When he's visiting with you?
when he misbehaves, I think not often, but if he does something that I feel he needs to be punished, my form of punishment, I take his phone.
Okay. Apparently, you take his phone often enough that Liam would bring a spare phone to your house?
That's speculation. Go ahead, next question.
Sorry. When you took Liam's phone, were you angry?
Yes,
And when you
Hold on, you have an objection.
Yes, objection.
What's the basis?
Are you upset? He's already asked that answer. He's already asked that question twice. He told him he wasn't.
I never asked him that question.
Yeah, overruled.
And when you quote unquote helped him off the bed, were you angry then?
yes,
Okay. And when you took him into the bathroom, were you angry then?
I was angry.
Okay. But in your opinion, you're testifying that you don't see that as physical punishment. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So when you pull the kid off the bed and take him by the arm into the bathroom, that's not physical punishment, correct?
Correct.
Did you feel that he deserved to be punished for intentionally clogging the toilet?
Yes.
Did you tell him to unclog the toilet by hand?
I did.
Did you put the plunger in his face?
I did not.
And Did the plunger then ever touch his face?
No,
Did your mom ever try to help you unclog the toilet?
she did.
And you heard her just testify that she didn't. Is that correct? You recall that?
I did.
Okay. You heard her say that she did not help you unclog the toilet, or did not attempt to help you clog the toilet?
That wasn't asked of her. She just said she didn't go upstairs.
I specifically asked your mom, I wrote the question down, sir. Did you help him unclog the, or did you attempt to help him unclog the toilet? Her answer was no.
Okay.
Just checking. So up until the time that you asked Liam to unclog the toilet, and that's when Liam got physical with you. Is that correct? In other words, when you asked Liam to unclog the toilet, he knocked the plunger out of your hand. Is that correct? Is that your recollection?
When I went to hand Liam the plunger, that's when he got physical, knocked the plunger out of my hand.
Okay.
And then right after he knocked the plunger, he hit me,
He struck you in the face.
smacked me in the face, knocking my glasses off, yes.
Okay. Two different acts, right? One knocking the plunger out of your hand, the other one striking you in the face.
Yeah, two different.
Did Liam slap you when you took his phone?
No,
Did Liam slap you when you quote unquote, helped him off the bed?
nope,
Okay. Did he slap you when you pulled him into the bathroom?
nope.
So for Liam, being asked to unclog the toilet, that's where he draws the line. And all of a sudden now Liam's going to slap you in the face. Is that what you would have the court believe?
Objection.
Yeah, that's a pretty rhetorical question.
All right.
I would sustain that.
I'll withdraw the question.
Yeah.
So when Liam got into the bathroom, I mean, before that, did when Liam got into the bathroom, Liam became the aggressor. Is that true? Is that a fair statement?
I mean, he started being aggressive when he knocked the plunger out of my hand, yeah.
You're saying that he was the one that physically got aggressive with you, correct?
He's the one that struck me, yes.
Okay. After Liam knocks the plunger out of your hand and slaps you, what did you do?
I grabbed him by his arms, pushed him up against the sink, and yelled at him.
Grabbing Liam by the arms and pushing him up against the sink, is that corporal punishment?
No,
Physical punishment? It's not?
not at all.
Okay.
I didn't want him to hit me again.
Okay. After Liam knocked the plunger out of your hand and then slapped you in the face, did you call the cops on him?
No,
Okay. Did your sister?
no,
Did anybody? So just to be clear, did you call Liam's mother when Liam slapped you
nope,
to report that to Julie? No.
nope.
So this your testimony is that Liam deserves to be punished that day. Would you agree with that?
Yes,
Okay. And so this kid that is disrespectful, clogs toilets on purpose, calls your father names, he deserved to be punished, right?
yes.
But when this child slaps glasses off your face, you don't call the cops?
Objection. Ask the answer.
Overruled, go ahead.
No?
No, overruled, go ahead, answer the question if you can.
I did not call the police when Liam smacked the glasses off of my face.
And did anybody in the house call the cops on Liam?
Objection.
Overruled, go ahead and answer.
No one called the police.
Okay. Your sister allegedly saw Liam slap you in the face, is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Did she call the
Is
cops?
that a yes or no?
Yes, sorry, yes, she did not call the police.
Okay. Any explanation for that? Why?
Objection.
Yeah, sustained,
Okay.
speculative.
You saw the photographs of Liam's injuries, is that correct?
I saw photographs, I couldn't tell if there were injuries.
Okay.
I saw photographs, but I could not make out any injuries from the photographs.
You heard Deputy Barber testify, correct?
I did,
Okay. Did you hear him talk about Liam's injuries?
yes,
Did you hear him testify about bumps on Liam's head?
yes.
That he felt those bumps?
I don't recall him saying he felt bumps. I do recall him saying that there were injuries, and he took, like I said, he took pictures of his hair, but I couldn't see, I couldn't tell if there were injuries or not injuries.
Okay, fair enough. But you did you see photographs of an injury to Liam's arm?
I did see pictures that appeared to be scratches of something on his
When
arm.
I ask you this, I mean like during this trial, earlier, the prior date of this trial. Did you see those photographs on that screen right there?
Of his arm?
Of injuries to Liam, yeah, his arm, his back.
I-
Somebody pulling his hair apart to photograph.
Like I
his
said,
head.
like I just said, I saw pictures of the head. I couldn't tell if they were injuries.
Okay, but you did see the pictures.
You
Right.
presented the pictures and the body cam video. I sat here and watched it all.
Do you have any idea how Liam received those injuries?
Objection.
Yeah, that's speculative.
Okay.
Sustained.
You heard, let me ask you this. Did your sister Karen have a phone when she was upstairs observing whatever happened in the bathroom? Did she have her phone with her?
I don't know if she had it with her. She wasn't.
Did she record any of the incident in the bathroom?
Not upstairs. There was no recording of the incident upstairs.
Well, according to you, just heard your father testify that she did have her phone with her upstairs. You heard that testimony, correct?
Yes, he did say, but I didn't see.
Just answer
I
the
didn't see
question.
the phone.
I don't
I
need you to narrate. Just answer the
I don't
question.
know if she had the phone.
Did your sister record anything on her phone when she was downstairs?
Yes.
After you and Liam went downstairs?
The recordings
No, I'm
took
not asking you.
place
Just yes or no.
downstairs. You just did.
Just yes or no?
This was
Yes.
the question.
Okay, thank you. Did you hear Deputy Barker testify that he felt the bumps on your son's head?
I don't recall that.
If he did have bumps on his head, are you suggesting that Liam inflicted those injuries to himself?
Objection.
Sustained.
In the photographs of the top of Liam's head, did you see anyone pulling his hair apart?
Yes.
Might that explain why neither you nor members of your family saw any bumps on Liam's head?
Objection.
Overruled.
You didn't pull Liam's hair apart, did you?
We did not.
Look at the top of his head? Okay.
No.
So you just testified that after you brought Liam back to your house, that day, January 19th, you called your lawyer, is that correct?
That's correct.
And I think you just testified that you actually called your lawyer twice that evening?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you call his mother?
I spoke with his mother. We speak through the Our Family Wizard app.
Okay. Did you call her that evening, that night?
The only
Yes or no?
no, I
Okay.
did not call her.
Thank you. As far as you knew, though, your son was missing, right? You didn't know, at some point, you didn't know where he went. Is that your statement?
My son ran out the door. Yes,
Okay, and you didn't know where he went, correct?
he ran away from the house.
Okay. Now, you testified that you received a voicemail message from Deputy Barber, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you ever speak to Deputy Barber?
No.
So obviously, you're accused of punching your son in the head multiple times.
Objection.
Can I finish the question?
Yes.
You're accused of punching your son in the head multiple times. And you never thought, hey, maybe I should talk to the Asheville County Sheriff's Office to give my side of the story?
At that time, I I wasn't aware I was accused of punching Liam in the head.
Well, you were aware that he went to the Willowick Police Department, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you were not permitted to speak to him, is that correct?
That is incorrect.
So you're saying you didn't know he was accusing you of punching him?
Yeah,
When Deputy Barhoover called you? You didn't know that you were being accused?
I had no idea.
Okay, then why'd you call your lawyer earlier, while Liam was still at your house? Why'd you call your lawyer if you didn't know you were accused of a crime, Mr. Burke?
Objection.
Overruled.
I called my lawyer twice that evening.
Yeah.
I called him when I got to my house to update.
You didn't know? I know.
Hold on,
you
hold on,
already
let him finish.
I'm
Let him
sorry.
finish the
I'm
answer,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I called my lawyer to update him on what was happening when we got home, and then I called him when I was at the Willowick Police Station because the Willowick Police asked, since they came out and said, since tensions are high, would you be all right if he went with his mother? So I called my attorney. We agreed that he could go with his mother, but I could have, had I wanted to, I could have took Liam back from the Willowick Police Station that evening.
I didn't ask you about any of that, but thank you. What I asked you was, you called your lawyer twice on the evening of January 19th, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. And you received a voicemail message from Deputy Barhoover that same evening, is that correct?
I did not get the message until the following evening.
Okay. Did you call Deputy Barhoover back on the following evening?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did your lawyer ever call Deputy Barhoover?
Objection.
To your knowledge?
Overruled.
From my knowledge, yeah, he did testify that he had called and left a message with Deputy Barhoover.
Who testified?
Barhoover said that David had called and left a message, and Barhoover stated that he asked his superior if he should call him back, and his superior told him not to call him back. He didn't have to call him back. That's what Bar Hoover sat right here and testified to.
Okay. Again, I didn't ask you about any of that, but thank you. So you're again, you're claiming that your son slapped you in the face, correct?
He did.
Why wouldn't you want to tell the deputy about that? Because it never happened?
It happened. It happened.
I have no further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Any redirect?
Yes, sir. Your relationship with Julie Burke during this breakup time, starting the first part of January 2025 and January 19th, 2025. Would you explain to the court what was transpiring during that period of time?
My relationship with Julie,
Yes.
it's extremely difficult. I mean, she's very hard to communicate with, and that she doesn't follow the order. It's horrible. There is there's no relationship. There's no co-parenting happening.
And you were asked by the prosecuting attorney why you didn't contact the mother, Julie Burke. Would you tell the court, please, why you didn't do that?
The order. Only communication I have is through the wizard. It's in the order, and only time I call her if it is an emergency. I didn't feel this was an emergency.
Why didn't you feel it was an emergency?
It just didn't feel like an emergency to me. It was.
Did you believe that you'd work through it somehow?
Yes.
Right. And in fact, you didn't work through it, did you?
No.
Now, did Julie call you? Julie Burke, did she call you and ask you what's going on?
She didn't call. She sent me a message on the wizard asking if I took Liam's phone again.
But she didn't ask you if Liam was hurt, did she?
No.
Did she tell you you were taking Liam to the medical for treatment?
No.
Did she tell you to take him to the police department?
Nope.
Did you have any idea whatsoever that she was on her way with the police department as fast as her little car would go?
I had no idea where they went after they left my house.
Okay. And did you, as a result of meeting with the Willowwick Police Department, did they tell you, or as a result of talking to them, did you do anything as a result of that? The conversation with the Willowwick Police Department?
I'm sorry, did they tell me?
No, not what they told you. As a result of talking to the Willowwick Police Department, did you do anything?
No, I just let him go with his mother,
Okay.
and I went
Who
home.
contacted you about that? About having Liam go with his mother?
The Willowwick police officer. I don't remember his name. I didn't.
And he asked you that, right?
He, like I said, he said since tensions are high, would you mind if he went with his mother?
Wait a minute. You're the one that asked the question.
Hold on. This has already come in. Objections overruled. Come on, Mr. Patterson, redirect him,
Okay, well,
please.
all I'm trying to do is going back here for 1 second. As a result of conversation with the Willowwick Police Department, is at that point that you called me, is that correct?
Yeah, I did call you at the Willowwick. When I was at the police station, I did call you.
Okay, and then as a result of that, did you work it out with Julie as to where Liam would go that night?
I did not speak with Julie. I just told the officer that it's okay for him to go with his mother, and I left,
Okay.
went back home.
Is there any time that you said that you perpetrated any kind of physical punishment on Liam that day? Did you punish him in any way physically?
No,
Did you do it anyway manually that day?
No, I took his phone. That's, like I said,
All right,
I took his
and
phone.
You said earlier, that's the way you punish him is by taking his cell phone, or cell phone, excuse me.
Correct.
All right, and is that what you did that day?
That's what I did.
Okay, and did he eventually get his cell phone back?
He did.
Okay, and how did he get it back?
When the Willowick police came with him to my house to get his phone and his book bag.
Okay. And you gave him the phone and book bag?
Yep.
Right. Have
Yes.
you ever seen him since that time?
Just here in the court.
That's 141 days you went without seeing him?
141 days.
Okay. And were you supposed to pursue it to the court order to see your son?
Yeah, I was supposed to be the residential parent for school purposes, and yeah.
Okay. And you were asked, another question was, you were asked whether he deserved that punishment. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and that was asked by the prosecutor. In fact, he asked you, did he deserve that punishment, correct?
Yes.
All right, and is there anything else that happened after that, if you recall? Nothing happened, did it?
No.
Now, there was some confusion about your mother going upstairs and helping to start to unplug the toilet, correct?
Right.
Did that happen?
At some point, my mom was upstairs and she started to unclog the toilet, and I told her to stop, that I would get it.
Okay, and did you do it?
I did unclog the toilet. Eventually got it unclogged.
Okay, and then after that you went downstairs, is that correct?
That's correct.
What did you do then?
We drove back to Willowick.
All right, now, your son, Liam, knocked the plunger out of your hand at one time, correct?
Yes.
And when was that?
We were in the bathroom, and I went to hand him the plunger to tell him to plunge, and he swatted it out of my hand.
Which hand did you ask him? Which hand did you show him?
I don't. It was probably my right hand. I think I just was plunging and went to hand him.
Okay, and what did he do?
He swatted it, and it knocked it out of my hand.
And did it go on the floor?
Yes.
And then that's one incident. Then the next one is he swatted your glasses off your head.
Yes.
Right. And did you instigate that or to try to do anything to him at that point?
The only thing I was doing was trying to get him to unclog the toilet, and he smacked.
wouldn't do that.
He would not do that. He smacked the plunger out, and then immediately after that, he smacked me across the face, and my glasses went flying.
Right. And your sister picked him up later on.
She saw that happen and came and picked him up so we wouldn't step on him. Yeah.
And is it a fact that there was two different incidents that involved acts on his behalf towards you, correct? Two different times. The slapping a plunger out of your hand and the slapping the glasses out of your face.
Right. Yes.
When you went into the bedroom, you go over that real slowly, because as I understand it, all you did was go in there, his glasses were there, and you took his glasses, correct? That's the first thing that happens, all right?
When
You were
I
asked about that.
when I first went into the room,
Yes.
when I came upstairs, I first went into the room and let him know that dinner was about to be served,
Okay.
and then I went to the bathroom and discovered the toilet clogged, and I went back to the room and took his phone.
You were asked whether you were upset at that point, remember?
At which
By
at
the
which
prosecuting attorney.
yeah at which point when
When you went from the bathroom back into the bedroom, were you upset at that?
I was upset when I noticed the toilet was clogged. I was upset.
How many times had it been clogged at that point?
That was the fourth time that week that the toilet had been clogged by Liam.
This has all been asked and answered, Your Honor.
I understand. You asked it, I'm going back to it.
Objections overruled, but move on, Mr. Patterson. This is a rehash.
You were asking about the pictures you saw, correct?
Yes,
Is that the first time you ever saw those pictures in courtroom here?
yes,
Have you ever shown those before?
no,
Ever shown at the police station?
no,
Ever shown by the officer before that? You
no,
ever came to your house and knocked on the door and said, here's some pictures I want to see? Show me."
no, no,
And then the video was the only time it was in the courtroom that you saw it for the first time. Is that correct? The pictures of his head.
correct.
One more thing. There, you have what's called family wizard, you know.
Yes,
Is that the only way you communicate with George Burke?
we're ordered to communicate through the family wizard and only use the phone for emergency.
Is that what you do?
Yes,
Was there an emergency that night, you know?
I didn't feel it was an emergency. I didn't call her.
Did she ever respond to you? Did she ever respond to you, Mike? Our family?
The only correspondence she sent me that evening was on the wizard, was asking me if I took his phone. Did you take Liam's phone again?
That's the only time she responded to you.
She asked me on the wizard, did you take Liam's phone again? And my response was, Liam is being punished for his disrespectful behavior. I'll
Okay.
give him his phone when you have him call you before he goes to bed.
Any other questions?
Just one. Do you recall a response by Truman Barhover that he talked to his supervisor and said not to call you back?
Deputy Barhoover testified that he asked his supervisor to call, that you left him a message, and he asked his supervisor if he was to call you back, and his supervisor says you don't have to call him back.
Okay, fine. No further questions. Thank you very much.
Any recross on just some of the things
Just
that came
real
up and
briefly,
redirect?
Your Honor. Just one question. Mr. Burke, your attorney never showed you those pictures prior to seeing them in the courtroom?
The
The pictures of Liam's injuries, et cetera?
we saw the body cam. I saw the body cam video. Yeah, prior to the
That's
courtroom.
not the question, Mr. Burke. Did
The-
you see the photographs that were introduced in the courtroom prior to the trial?
I don't recall if they were part of that, but if they were part of the body cam footage, then I did see them. But again, you could show me those pictures 100 times and I can't see any injuries.
Okay, thanks. No further questions.
I have a question. Okay, this divorce started in September of 2022. You're indicating the final decree was signed December 31st, 2024, more than about two and a half years or so. Can you describe the visitation or parenting time you were having with Liam during that time?
The time prior to the divorce.
I'm not talking about prior to the divorce. My question was, from the time of the start of the divorce, which you testified was in September 30th of 2022, to the time the decree was signed in December 31st, 2024, describe the parenting time you had with Liam.
I had Liam. I was supposed to have Liam every other weekend, and then a few hours during the week. I think on Wednesday I would see him from like six to 8, and then every other weekend.
Was that consistent throughout that 2+ year time frame that you had him every other weekend and sometime during the week?
That's the way it was supposed to work, but it always didn't go that way.
What do you mean by that?
There were times when I would go to pick him up and she wouldn't let him come. There were a lot of times that my parenting time was interrupted or just not not allowed to happen.
So essentially, during that period of time, she was the residential parent,
Correct.
and you were the quote unquote visiting parent.
That's correct. And
then that changed at the time of the decree.
that changed August 1st of 2024 when the magistrate came with her ruling that made me the residential parent, and Julie was to follow local rule 23. So basically it was flip-flopped. But
Okay, well, let's then focus more particularly on that time period from August of 2024 to the date of this incident, January 19th, 2025. Describe the amount of the parenting time you had with Liam.
very little. Julie did not follow the order at all. That's the timing. That's why she's facing contempt charges, which got pushed back till August, because this trial has also been delayed. So that got pushed back to August. She hasn't followed the order at all, Your Honor.
Okay.
It's
During that divorce proceeding, and even since the divorce was finalized, has Liam been the subject of an in-camera interview with the judge or magistrate?
since the divorce.
During the divorce, while the divorce was pending, even to today's date, was Liam the subject of an in-camera interview with the judge or magistrate? In other words, was he interviewed by the judge?
No. There was a time where that was going to happen, and they withdrew that, and it didn't happen. So he did not get interviewed in camera with the judge.
Okay, I'm just going to jump right ahead to when you entered the bedroom after you discovered the clogged toilet. When you entered the bedroom, where was Liam?
Liam was sitting on the bed.
And what was he doing?
He was just sitting there, and he was just sitting on the bed, and his phone was laying next to him on the bed.
So he was just sitting there staring at the wall? He wasn't doing anything?
He was not on his phone. He was just, when I originally went up to tell him dinner was ready, I think he was on his phone. And then I went into the bathroom, discovered the toilet clogged, and I came back and he was just sitting on the bed, yeah.
And the phone was next to him on the bed?
Laying on the bed, and that's when I didn't say a word to him. I just took his phone, and then once I had his phone, I was like, you got to come unclog the toilet.
And what did you do to the phone after you grabbed it?
I put it in my pocket.
Okay, and then you indicated your testimony was during direct examination that you grabbed him. So tell me exactly how you grabbed him.
He was sitting on the bed, and I grabbed him by his arms and pushed him. We got him off the bed, and we walked into the bathroom. It was not.
Him ahead of you, or you?
We were kind of side by side. I was slightly ahead of him.
And you still had your hands on his arm.
Leading him, yes. But he was walking. He wasn't dragged.
Okay. Okay, any follow-up to my questions, Mr. Lewis?
No, Your Honor.
Any follow-up, Mr. Patterson, to my questions?
Here's one question. When you walked into his bedroom, how close was the phone to his body?
It was right next to him,
Okay,
within arm's reach.
all right, and did you pick the phone up at that time?
Yes,
Did he attempt to grab it back from you?
he did not.
Okay, and did he say anything to you?
No.
And as a result of that, you took the phone at that point, correct? Put it in your pocket, told the judge, right?
Right.
And then you walked side by side into the bathroom. You were both side by side as you walked in the bathroom.
We walked in the bathroom. I was probably slightly ahead, but it wasn't.
You weren't yelling at him or anything of that nature, right?
Not at that point. I think you're going to come unclog the toilet. Enough's enough.
And you thought at that point he was going to come and help you clog it.
Yeah, that was.
Did he help you?
No.
I have no further questions. Thank you much, Your Honor.
Okay. You're excused, Mr. Burke. Mr. Patterson, any further evidence or
The
testimony?
only thing we had the judgment entry from the hearing before Judge Falkowski, and I believe we entered it, but if we didn't, we would like to have that judgment entry at this time.
You would like to what?
Enter the judgment entry itself. There was one of the Judge Falkowski who ruled on this case.
Which witness testified to it?
John Burke.
Was it presented to him as an exhibit
Yes, I thought we did at the beginning.
during his testimony today?
What's that? Oh, we didn't, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I have it here today, was referred to it. I thought maybe it would be helpful to you in making a decision, because it spells out pretty much everything that took place. As far as the divorce court, as far as the divorce is concerned, and what happened.
Wasn't offered as an exhibit, so it can't be offered subsequent to your case in chief. Do you have any other witnesses?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Okay, does the defense rest?
Yes, I'd like to make a Rule 29, ask that the case be dismissed against Mr. Burke on the basis that there's no evidence whatsoever that's showing that he, in fact, was guilty in any way of domestic violence. There's not showing beyond a reasonable doubt that he did anything wrong. And as a result of that, we ask that the case be dismissed. There is no testimony whatsoever anywhere in any of the testimony that there in fact was domestic violence on the part of John Burke towards his son, Liam Burke.
Rule 29 motions denied. Any rebuttal, Mr. Lewis?
Your Honor, if I may have a brief recess to discuss that matter.
Yes, why don't, that's a good time. We've been going at it for 2 hours and 15 minutes, so this is a good time to take a little break. So it's 3:16 right now. Come back in 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so tomorrow you'll hear the closing arguments and the decision. But what would you guys do if you had a teenage son that did something like this? Just think about that. I'd like to hear what you would do in the comments. I really am interested. Because to me it does sound like mom is poisoning that son. She's poisoning him against his dad and against the rest of dad's family. That's my opinion. We'll see as time goes on. And we'll see in the closing arguments and the decision how the judge feels. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching this tonight. And tomorrow I will have the closing arguments and the decision. So I will see you tomorrow.